go out and look at something new, pretty.
I'm glad I decided to come out here.
Showtime. Hi there, thanks so much for being here today. I'm happy to report that June is turning out to be a pretty solid and happy month so far. At the very beginning of the month, these two beautiful cranes graced my presence. They were hanging out about 100 feet from my patio. When I was recording, I had no idea that they were eating a rodent though. Anyways. Good morning. I am so tired. Let me see what time it is. Time is 4:43 and just finally logged into the security thing into my computer. I need to brush my teeth. My alarm went off at 3:50 and 4:05. It took me about 20-some minutes for me to slowly wake out of my sleep. Oh, even my cats weren't awake. Now they're awake. But I woke up thinking about what I'm gonna say today at 5:30. Presentation is unusually long. Like there's probably, I don't know actually, this is my first time doing an intake process like this where you have to present. Usually it's just a form, but this is a whole PowerPoint presentation, like 3 decks long. They're bothering me, like there's so much telling me like I need to do it at 5:30 in the morning. They're not gonna get the best that I can put forth. But we'll see how it goes. I'm proud of myself for getting up regardless. Showtime. And so the timeline with regard to that is to establish the field mapping and the requirements and work with the Hims and Lucas teams to ensure that boarding events are fed through the data pipelines. That way you could be sunset on time by end of 2024. Yes, yeah, go ahead, sorry. So we have received soft commitments, definitely not hard commitments yet. They want to make sure that this is actually on the roadmap so that they can prioritize it. We have engaged with them since the end of March, and we have actually completed our field mapping from Hims to Lucas to Torch, in addition to all the technical requirements. Yay! It is the afternoon, noon actually. And I'm done with meetings, done talking, presenting. My kitty here. Coco, I love you. I need to go shower. I just brushed my teeth and I just powered through the day. It worked. What is this? 4:30, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 30. So about 7.5 hours straight. I'll just log in for another 30 minutes and call it a day. I deserve it. I woke up at 3:50, out of bed at 4:20 something. Logged in at about 4:38 or something, and then I've been go since. And surprisingly, I'm not exhausted. Maybe it's all the adrenaline flowing in my blood. One day down. I have just 2 more work days because I'm taking Friday off. Good morning. So it's Friday. I took the day off. I am headed out to a city called Hillsboro in Oregon. I am going to get my license 107 from the FAA. This is the pilot license for small unmanned aircraft. So things like drones, for example, anything that doesn't require a human being manning an aircraft inside the aircraft. I am here at the Hillsboro airport, and this is where I'm going to take my exam. I'm early. What a lovely drive. I'm really happy my GPS took me through the back roads, so to speak, a detour. Didn't have to take the freeway, but going up that mountain or the hill, coming down, and then seeing so much of Oregon here in the northwest part that you don't realize is so different from the rest of Portland. It's like being in a different country or a different state. I failed the test miserably. I did not pass. I got 50%, and that's bad on me because I actually did not study. I thought just taking the course and the assessment, which you had to get 100% in order to schedule the licensing exam, would have sufficed. I'm going to just enjoy
the rest of the day, do some web surfing and not web surfing, but do some research on what I got wrong and studying that and trying to reschedule as soon as possible.
All right, so it's Saturday afternoon. I am bored out of my mind and just woke up from a nap, and I feel like I should go out and look at something new, pretty, inspiring. I have a lot to think about. But first, I gotta make some rice, put it away so that I can prepare dinner when I come back. Okay, so I am all packed up and ready to go. I'm bringing all my gear, including my new full-frame camera. I'm gonna head out to the Lewis River. It's close to where that mill was that I visited about 3 weekends ago. There's a boat launch there, but there's also a park, and so I wanted to go see if I could watch some birds and be able to take some videos of that.
I am enjoying my time out here. It's so quiet and peaceful. I'm glad I decided to come out here. I don't know how much longer I'll stay though. It is nice and quiet. So I came out here mostly because I feel like I needed a change of scenery. I've been having a lot of difficult decision-making thoughts with regard to like where I should be living in the next few months. I know that my lease is going to be up, and for the amount of the rent increase, it makes more sense for me to actually buy a house somewhere affordable. I can't afford anything around here, unfortunately, but whenever I come out here, closer to like the national forest and all this abundance of nature, sometimes I'm like, is it worthwhile to be house poor and be able to live in such serene areas? I haven't received any word with regard to whether I can relocate or not. I'm still waiting. I don't think I'll hear a response in time before my lease is up. So that puts me in a position of whether I should stay here in Washington. And to be frank, I don't want to rent a house or another apartment because for some reason there are so many non-refundable administrative fees. It's going to be upwards of like $1,000 with my 3 cats, in addition to the security deposit. So I just feel like that's money wasted, and I'd rather put that towards a down payment. I am looking at homes here and in other states. If I move to another state, then I risk losing my job. I found an A-frame cabin for sale here in Washington, southern Washington, with 2 acres of land and a rambling seasonal brook on the property, like a freaking fairy tale. And I want to buy it. I would be a bit house poor, but I want to buy it, live that life that I dream of. I think I'll pack up and get going. This has been a long rambling. All I can say is that you could be over 40 and still not have it all figured out. And if that's your case, you're not alone. Welcome to the club. And if you're in your 20s or 30s, I think the most important lesson that I've learned is that expect the unexpected. No matter how much you think you're doing everything right, a couple monkey wrenches can completely derail you and set you back to square one, and you're playing catch up all over again. It'll knock you off your feet, kick your butt, but you have to dig deep, very deep inside of your soul to dig out of that situation and get back on the path of wherever you want it to go. I know. I'm on a path of somewhere. Wherever I land, I hope that it is a safe, beautiful, and happier place.